stop. Right now. Whatever is happening in your body right now, just stop. And breathe. In through your nose, slowly. Hold it for just a moment. Out through your mouth. Again. In, hold, out. You are not dying, even though it feels like you are. You are not losing your mind, even though it feels like you are. Your body is in fear, and fear, even this kind of fear, even the kind that takes over your entire body without warning, does not have the final word. God is already here, not coming, not on his way, already here, in this room, in this moment, in this body that is shaking or can't breathe or feels like it's shutting down. He is here. Breathe again. In, hold, out. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Psalm 46:1. Ever present. Not present when you calm down, not present when the panic passes. Ever present. Right now, in the middle of this, in the shaking and the racing heart and the can't breathe. He is here. He has always been here, and he is not going anywhere. Keep breathing. In. Hold. Out. I want you to say 3 words, the same 3 words that Peter said when he was sinking in the middle of the sea. Not a long prayer, not the right words in the right order, just 3 words. Say them out loud if you can, in your heart if that's all you have. Lord, save me. That's it. That is enough. It was enough for Peter. It is enough for you. Right now, in this, Lord, save me. And know this before anything else. The same hand that reached for Peter the moment he cried out is already reaching for you. When panic rises, his hand reaches faster. Stay with me. Let me describe something, and I want you to tell me if this is what happens to you. It doesn't always have a reason. Sometimes it starts with something small, a thought, a sensation, a moment in a crowd, or a quiet room, or a car, or lying in bed doing nothing at all. And then, without warning, something shifts. The heart. It starts beating faster, then so fast you can feel it in your throat, in your ears, in your chest, like something trying to get out. The breath. Suddenly there isn't enough of it. You breathe, but it doesn't reach, like the air stopped working, like your lungs forgot what they were made for. The hands, the face, the legs, tingling, numb, not quite yours anymore. And the thought that makes everything worse. Something is wrong. Something is very wrong. This is it. This is the moment. And the more you think it, the worse the body gets. And the worse the body gets, the more certain the thought becomes. A loop with no exit that feels like it will never end. And then, eventually, it passes. And you are left shaking, exhausted, ashamed, wondering why your body does this, wondering if it will happen again, wondering when, already afraid of the next one. My heart is in anguish within me. The terrors of death have fallen on me. Fear and trembling have beset me. Horror has overwhelmed me. Psalm 55, 4-5. The psalmist knew exactly what this feels like. Not metaphorically, not spiritually, physically. Fear and trembling, horror, the terrors of death. This is not a description of mild anxiety. This is a description of what happens in the body during a panic attack, and it is in Scripture. Which means what you experience is not shameful. It is not a sign of weak faith. It is not evidence that something spiritually is wrong with you. It is one of the most human, most documented, most ancient experiences in the history of humanity, and the psalmist brought it to God exactly as it was, without cleaning it up, without pretending. My heart is in anguish within me. Maybe you have tried to explain it to people, and they looked at you with that particular expression, the one that is trying to be kind but doesn't quite understand why you can't just calm down, just breathe, just think positive, just trust God more. And you smiled, and you nodded, and inside, you felt more alone than before you said anything. Because no one who hasn't felt it fully understands what it is to have your own body turn against you without warning, to not be able to trust the next moment, to carry the fear of the fear everywhere you go, to shrink your life around the possibility of the next attack, to stop going places, to stop doing things, to stop being the person you used to be, because the body has become unpredictable, and unpredictable has become terrifying. And in the quiet moments, you've asked these questions. Why does my body do this? Why can't I control it? Is there something fundamentally wrong with me? Why doesn't prayer make it stop? Does God see what happens inside my body when the panic comes? He does. He sees every racing heartbeat, every breath that couldn't reach far enough, every moment of terror that had no rational explanation. He saw it every time it happened, and he was not absent for a single one. When panic rises, his hand reaches faster. He was reaching before you knew you were sinking.
Before I tell you this story, I want to say something important. Prayer is powerful. God's presence is real, and His hand reaches into the panic every single time. And if panic attacks are a regular part of your life, if they are affecting how you live, where you go, who you are, please talk to someone. A doctor, a therapist, someone trained to help your body and mind find their way back to safety. That is not a lack of faith. God heals through prayer, and God heals through medicine, and God heals through the right person sitting with you and helping you understand what is happening in your body. This prayer walks with you. It does not walk instead of the help you may need. Now, I want to tell you about a man who knows exactly what it feels like when the body takes over and the mind cannot catch up. His name was Peter, and the night we meet him in this story, he is in a boat in the middle of the sea. It is the fourth watch of the night, between 3 and 6 in the morning, the darkest hours. The disciples had been rowing against the wind for hours, and then, through the darkness, through the waves, they saw something, a figure, walking on the water, and they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and fear, the sudden, uncontrollable, body-level fear, swept through the boat. And Jesus spoke immediately. "Take courage, it is I, don't be afraid." And Peter, impulsive, brave, afraid Peter, said, "Lord, if it's you, tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," Jesus said. And Peter got out of the boat, and he walked on the water toward Jesus. It was working. He was doing it. And then he saw the wind. He felt the waves. And in that moment, that specific moment when the eyes moved from Jesus to the storm, the body took over. The fear came, not gradually, instantly, and he began to sink. That is exactly what happens in a panic attack. One moment, everything is manageable. The next, the body sends a signal. Danger, something is wrong, you are going to die. And the rational mind cannot talk the body out of it because the body is not listening to the rational mind. And Peter, sinking, terrified, body completely overtaken by fear, cried out 3 words: "Lord, save me." Not a long prayer, not the right theology, not a calm and collected presentation of his need. 3 words from a sinking man in the middle of a panic. Immediately, Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. Matthew 14:31. Immediately. Not once Peter calmed down, not once the waves stopped, not once Peter demonstrated sufficient faith. Immediately. The cry went up, the hand came down in the same moment. And here is what I need you to see. Jesus did not remove the storm before he reached for Peter. The waves were still there, the wind was still blowing, the water was still dangerous. But Peter was held. In the middle of the storm, in the middle of the panic, in the middle of the sinking, held. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41:10. Uphold. The same word as reaching out a hand to someone who is sinking. Not, I will remove the water. Not, I will make your body stop being afraid. I will uphold you. In the panic, through the panic, while the panic is happening. Right here, right now, in this body that is afraid. When panic rises, his hand reaches faster. Before you finish the 3 words, before the prayer is complete, before the panic peaks, already reaching, already there, already holding.
But let me be honest with you. Knowing Peter's story doesn't always stop the next panic attack, does it? You can know that Jesus reached immediately. You can know that God is present in the panic. You can know every promise about fear in all of Scripture and still feel the heart rate spike. Still feel the breath cut short. Still feel the terror that has no rational explanation arrive without warning in the middle of an ordinary day. Because panic doesn't respond to information. It doesn't care what you know. It bypasses every rational thought, every theological truth, every promise you've memorized, and goes straight to the body. And maybe the hardest part is not the attack itself. It's everything that comes after. The exhaustion. After a panic attack, your body has been through something enormous. The adrenaline, the cortisol, the full body alarm system firing at maximum capacity for something that turned out not to be life-threatening, and you were left completely depleted, like you ran a race you didn't sign up for. The shame, that quiet voice that says, "Why can't I control this? What is wrong with me? A person with real faith wouldn't fall apart like this." And the fear of the fear, which might be the worst part of all. Not the attack itself, the anticipation of the next one. The way you start to monitor your own heartbeat, the way certain places start to feel unsafe, the way you build a smaller and smaller life around the possibility of the next attack. Maybe you've stopped going to certain places. Maybe you've started sitting near the exit, checking where the bathrooms are, having an escape plan for every situation. Maybe you've canceled plans, avoided commitments, said no to things you wanted to say yes to, because the unpredictability of your own body has become something you try to manage by controlling everything around it. And the exhausting irony, the more you try to avoid the panic, the more powerful the panic becomes, because avoidance tells the brain that thing was genuinely dangerous. We were right to be afraid. And so the fear grows roots, gets stronger, takes up more space. And maybe the loneliest part, you look fine. From the outside, completely fine. People have no idea what happens inside you several times a week or several times a day. The performance of normalcy that costs everything. The smile that says, "I'm okay,"
while something inside is bracing for the next time the body takes over. And in the darkest moments, the ones you haven't told anyone about, maybe you've asked, is this going to be my life forever? Am I always going to be the person who panics? Why won't God just take this away? I've prayed, I've believed, I've claimed the promises. Why is it still happening? Those questions are real, and they deserve a real answer. Not just have more faith, not just pray harder, not just trust God more. A real answer. And here is part of it. Jesus did not take away the storm on the sea before he reached for Peter. He reached for Peter in the storm, which means the goal was never a storm-free life. The goal was a hand to hold in the storm. And that hand is already extended right now, in this body, in this fear, in this panic that has been taking so much from you. 3 words are all it takes. Lord, save me. And the hand is already there. When panic rises, his hand reaches faster every single time, without exception, without delay, immediately.
I want you to do something right now. If you're still in the panic, or on the edge of it, or in the exhaustion after it, I want you to stop trying to manage it for just a moment. Stop analyzing, stop monitoring, stop bracing for what might come next. Just stop and breathe. One more time. In, hold, out. And in that breath, in that small moment of stillness, I want you to hear something. Not a technique, not a strategy, not another thing to try. Just a voice. The same voice that spoke over the storm on Galilee. The same voice that said to terrified disciples in the darkest hour, "Take courage, it is I, don't be afraid." If God were speaking to you right now, in the middle of the panic, or on the other side of it, or in the fear of when it will come again, I believe he would say something like this: "My child, I felt your heart racing every single time. I was there for every attack you have ever had, in every room, at every moment, in every ordinary Tuesday when it came out of nowhere. I was there, and I am here now. I know what it has taken from you, the places you stopped going, the things you stopped doing, the person you used to be before the body started doing this. I know the exhaustion of fighting something that doesn't fight fair. I know the shame you carry about it, the questions you ask about why prayer hasn't made it stop. I hear all of it, and I am not disappointed in you, not even slightly. I need you to hear this. What happens in your body during a panic attack is not a failure of faith. Peter was walking on water, literally walking on water, and panic still took him. The most impulsive, passionate, devoted disciple I had sank, and I did not love him less. I did not rebuke him for the panic. I reached for him immediately, and I asked him one question, not as a punishment, but as an invitation. Why did you doubt? Not why did you panic, not why did you feel afraid. Why did you doubt that I was enough for the storm? I am enough for your storm. In it, through it, while it is happening. My hand is already extended every single time, before the wave hits, before the body spirals, before the 3 words are fully formed. He is already there, reaching, holding, upholding, immediately. I am enough for your storm. Not, I will remove the storm if you believe hard enough. I am enough for the storm. In it, through it, while it is happening, my hand is already extended every single time. Before you finish the 3 words, before the prayer is complete, before the panic peaks. Already there, already reaching,
already holding. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. Be still. Not make the panic be still. Not force the body to calm down. Be still and know. Know that I am God. Know that I am here. Know that the same power that walked on water and reached for Peter is present in your body right now. I am God in the panic, in the racing heart, in the can't breathe, in the this is it feeling that is not actually it. I am God and I am here, and my hand is already extended. When panic rises, his hand reaches faster. Before the wave hits, before the body spirals, before the three words are fully formed, he is already there, reaching, holding, upholding, immediately.
Just breathe. One more time. In, hold, out. He said, I am God, in the panic. Not around it, not after it, not when it finally stops. In it. And if that is true, and it is, then the panic has never once happened outside of his presence. Not one attack, not one racing heartbeat, not one moment of can't breathe and this is it, not one. He was there every single time. Which means you were never as alone in it as it felt. And there is something God wants you to understand about what is happening in your body. Something that goes deeper than the panic itself. Something that changes how you relate to it when it comes. Are you ready? Here is the truth. Panic attacks are not a sign that something is spiritually wrong. They are a sign that something is happening in the nervous system. The body has an alarm system. It is called the fight or flight response. It was designed by God, built into the human body, to protect you from genuine danger. When there is real threat, a car swerving toward you, a sound in the dark, the alarm fires, heart rate spikes, breathing changes, adrenaline floods the body. All of this happens in milliseconds, before the conscious mind has even processed what is happening. In a panic attack, this same system fires without a genuine threat. The alarm goes off, but there is no fire, and the body, which cannot tell the difference between a real threat and a perceived one, responds exactly the same way. This is not weakness. This is not faithlessness. This is not God's punishment. This is a nervous system that has learned to be hypervigilant, that has been sensitized by stress, by trauma, by years of carrying more than one person was designed to carry. And God, who designed the nervous system, who knows every neuron and every chemical pathway in your body, is not standing outside of this, shaking his head. He is inside it, working in it, healing through it. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. A sound mind, that is what he gives. Not a mind that never experiences panic, a sound mind, one that is being progressively renewed, that is learning slowly with his help and sometimes with professional help to interpret the alarm correctly. To say, my body is afraid, but I am not in danger. The alarm is firing, but there is no fire, and God is here, in this, right now. The peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus.
Philippians 4:7. Guard. The peace of God will guard your heart and mind, not remove every anxious thought, not prevent every panic attack. Guard. Stand between you and the full force of what the alarm is trying to tell you. So that even in the panic, even when the body is doing what it does, something deeper holds. Something that says, this is not the end. God is here. His hand is extended. I am held. Peter sank, and he was caught, and they got back in the boat, and they went to the other side. The storm did not stop them. The panic did not stop him, because the hand was faster than the sinking. And here is what I need you to hear most of all. Every panic attack you have survived, you survived. Every one. Which means every single time the alarm fired, the body spiraled, the "this is it" feeling came, and it passed. It always passed. Not because you were strong enough, because he was. When panic rises, his hand reaches faster. Every time, without exception, before the 3 words are even formed, already there, already holding, already enough for the storm.
Let me bring this into the specific places where panic has taken root. Because it doesn't stay in one moment. It spreads. It changes things. It rewrites how you live and where you go and who you let yourself be. Maybe panic has taken root in your daily life. The morning routine that now includes checking how you feel. The constant monitoring of your own heartbeat, your own breathing, your own body looking for signs that it's about to happen again. The hypervigilance that never fully turns off, that is exhausting to maintain every single day. But hear this, God is in the ordinary day, not just in the crisis, in the Tuesday morning when you're checking how you feel before you've even gotten out of bed, in the monitoring, in the bracing, in the exhaustion of being so alert all the time. He is there, and he is working even in the ordinary moments, slowly, faithfully, teaching your nervous system that the alarm does not always mean danger, that safety is possible, that the body can learn to rest again. Maybe panic has taken root in your relationships, the people who don't understand, the ones who have said the wrong thing one too many times, the isolation that comes from feeling like you can't explain what happens inside you, the way you've stopped being fully present in conversations because part of you is always monitoring. Am I okay right now? Is it coming? Can I get out if I need to? God sees the isolation. He sees the relationships that have been affected by what your body does, and he is not absent from those relationships. He is the God who said it is not good for man to be alone, who designed us for connection, who knows how much the panic has cost you in that area, and who is working in his time, in his way, to restore what the fear has taken. Maybe panic has taken root in your faith. You've prayed for this to be taken away, more than once, more than 100 times, and it hasn't been. And that silence, that unanswered prayer has done something to your faith, made it complicated, made it harder to believe in a God who heals when your own healing seems delayed.
Paul prayed 3 times for his thorn to be removed. 3 times, the Apostle Paul. And God said, "My grace is sufficient. My power is made perfect in weakness." Not, "I will remove it if you pray enough." My grace is sufficient. Which means the unanswered prayer for healing is not evidence of God's absence. It may be evidence of his sufficiency. That in the panic, in the weakness, in the body that does this, his grace is there, his power is there, his hand is there. Sufficient for exactly this, for exactly you. Maybe panic has taken root in your sense of identity. You have started to see yourself as a person who panics. It has become how you describe yourself, how you limit yourself, how you explain yourself to new people and old friends and your own reflection. I have panic attacks. I can't do that. I'm not good with. I have to be careful. But hear this. You are not your panic attacks. You are a person made in the image of God who experiences panic attacks. That is not the same thing. The panic is something that happens to you. It is not who you are. And God, who knew you before the first attack ever came, still sees the person He made. Not the panic, the person. In every area, in every place where panic has rewritten how you live, when panic rises, His hand reaches faster. In the daily monitoring, His hand is there. In the relationships, His hand is there. In the complicated faith, His hand is there. In the identity that panic tried to steal, His hand is there. Every area, every corner, every place where the alarm has fired one too many times, He is already there, already reaching, already holding, immediately.
I want to invite you into something now. Not a prayer that promises the panic will never come again. Not a formula or a guarantee or a transaction. Something more honest and more powerful. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Weary. That is the word. And carrying panic attacks as a regular part of life, monitoring, bracing, recovering, dreading, is one of the most exhausting kinds of weary there is. And Jesus is not asking you to have it resolved before you come. He is not asking you to have the panic under control before you approach Him. He is asking you, exactly as you are, exactly as your body is, exactly in the middle of the exhaustion of living with this, come. Peter came to Jesus in the middle of sinking, not after he figured out how to walk on water properly, not after the storm stopped, not after he calmed down. Mid-sink, 3 words, and the hand was already there. Come now, with whatever state your body is in, with whatever fear is present right now, with whatever exhaustion the panic has left behind. Come mid-sink if that's where you are. 3 words are enough, and the hand is already extended. Let's pray. Right now, right where you are. The body is allowed to be whatever it is during this prayer. Heart rate, breathing, tension, bring it all. He is not waiting for the body to calm down before He shows up. He shows up in the middle of it, immediately. Lord, I come to you exactly as I am, body and all. Whatever the body is doing right now, the tension, the monitoring, the bracing, I bring it all. Father, I want to start where I always want to start, but sometimes forget when the body is loud. Thank you. Thank you that you were there for every panic attack I have ever had. Every racing heartbeat, you were there. Every breath that couldn't reach far enough, you were there. Every moment of this is it that turned out not to be it, you were there. I didn't always feel you, but you were there. Thank you. And Lord, I want to be honest with you now. I am tired of the monitoring, tired of the bracing, tired of building my life around something I cannot fully control, tired of the shame that comes after, tired of the fear of the next one, tired of being the person who has to have an exit plan for every room. I am tired of living small because my body does this. I confess, Father, I have let the panic define me. I have started to see myself as a person who panics rather than a person you made who experiences panic attacks.
I have let the alarm become my identity, and I have been angry sometimes that you haven't taken this away, that I have prayed and believed and claimed the promises, and the attacks still come. Forgive me for the anger, not because it's wrong to feel it, but because I want to understand what you are doing in this, rather than just demanding you stop it.
Lord, I bring you my body right now. The nervous system that has learned to be afraid, the alarm that fires without a fire, the heart that races for reasons it cannot always explain. I bring it to you, not asking you to fix it in this moment, though I pray for healing, but asking you to be present in it, to be God in the nervous system, in the chemistry, in the pathways that have learned fear and need to learn safety. Be Jehovah Rapha, the God who heals in my body, not just my spirit, my body, the physical, biological, neurological body that you made and that you know better than any doctor or therapist or medication. Work in it, Father, through whatever means you choose, through prayer, through professional help, through time, through your grace that is sufficient even when I don't feel it. Work in it. I bring you the fear of the next attack, the anticipation that has been shrinking my life, the places I've stopped going, the things I've stopped doing, the person I've stopped being because of what my body might do. I give you all of it, the small life I've been building around the panic, and I ask you, not all at once, not overnight, to help me take it back, one step at a time, one room at a time, one yes where I've been saying no out of fear. And Lord, when the next panic attack comes, because it may come, let me remember 3 words. Lord, save me. And let me remember what you did with those 3 words when Peter said them. Immediately you reached, before the prayer was finished, before the panic peaked, before the sinking was complete, already reaching, already there, already enough. I am not my panic attacks. I am your child who experiences panic attacks, and your child is held in the panic, through the panic, after the panic, always held by a hand that reaches faster than the fear. I choose to trust you with this body today, not because the panic is gone, because you are here and you are enough for the storm.
Lord, with the psalmist I come to you, from the middle of the fear, the way David came, the way Peter came, with the true thing, without pretending the body is something it is not. You are my refuge and strength. Not, you will be my refuge once the panic stops. You are, right now, in this body, in this moment, whatever the heart rate is, whatever the breathing is doing, you are my refuge, the place I run to when the alarm fires, the place that is safe, not because it is calm, but because you are in it. An ever-present help in trouble. Ever present, not sometimes present, not present when I feel you, not present when I'm doing well. Ever present. In every panic attack, in every racing heart, in every can't breathe moment, you were there, you are here, you will be there for everyone that comes after this. Ever present. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. I am learning not to fear, Father. I am not there yet. The body still fires, the alarm still sounds, but I am learning. And every time I say, Lord, save me, and feel the hand, I learn a little more that the valley does not have the last word, that the shadow is not the substance, that fear is not the truth about my situation.
You are the truth about my situation, and you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. The rod that protects, the staff that guides. In the panic, protect me from the lie that this is the end. In the aftermath, guide me back to safety, back to the present moment, back to the truth that I am here, I am alive, I am held. Your staff, pulling me back from the edge of the spiral every single time. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. All the days the panic comes, the days it doesn't, the days I am bracing, the days I forget to brace and realize I was okay. Goodness is following me, mercy is following me through every panic attack, into every recovery, across every ordinary day between the hard ones. Surely, not hopefully, not maybe, surely.
Father, I want to stay here a little longer, because I know I am not the only one praying this prayer today. Right now, somewhere in the world, someone is in the middle of a panic attack, heart racing, can't breathe, convinced this is the moment everything falls apart. Father, be with them right now. Not in 5 minutes, not when it passes, now. In the racing heart, in the shortened breath, in the "this is it" that is not actually it. Let them feel, even in the middle of the panic, a hand, your hand, reaching immediately. 3 words, Father. They may not even be able to form 3 words. Be there anyway, the way you were there for Peter before the words were finished. I pray for the one who is watching this and has been living with panic attacks for a long time, who has tried everything: medication, therapy, prayer, breathing techniques, every strategy available. And still, the attacks come. And the exhaustion of fighting something that doesn't fight fair for months or years is its own particular kind of suffering. Father, meet them in the long fight, not just in the acute moments, in the chronic exhaustion of a battle that has gone on longer than they expected. Give them endurance. Give them hope that slow healing is still healing. Give them the courage to keep reaching for help, professional help, prayerful help, communal help, and remind them that asking for help is not weakness. It is the same instinct that made Peter say 3 words in the middle of sinking, and it works the same way. The hand comes. I pray for the parent watching this, whose child struggles with panic, who watches their child go through something they cannot take away, who would absorb every panic attack into themselves if they could. Father, be the peace that parent cannot manufacture. Remind them that you love their child more than they do, that your hand reaches for their child too, immediately, every single time. Give them wisdom about how to help, how to be present without making it worse, how to hold space without adding fear. And give their child, the one who panics, a nervous system that learns over time that safety is possible. I pray for the one who has been ashamed to tell anyone, who has been carrying this in silence, performing normalcy while inside the alarm fires regularly. Father, let today be the day that changes. Give them one safe person to tell the true thing to, one person who will not minimize, who will not say, just calm down, who will simply sit with them in the reality of it. And through that person, let your presence come, tangible, human,
warm. The Spirit helps us in our weakness. We do not know what we ought to pray for, but the Spirit Himself intercedes with us with groans that words cannot express. Romans 8:26. For every person who has been in a panic attack so severe that no words came, not even 3 words, the Spirit was praying. In the wordless moment, in the can't form a thought moment, in the completely overwhelmed moment, the Spirit was interceding. With groans that go deeper than language, covering what we cannot cover, praying what we cannot pray, reaching where we cannot reach. I believe it, Father, for myself, for everyone praying this prayer today. I believe your hand reaches faster than the panic. I believe the alarm does not have the final word. I believe healing is possible. Slow, real, hard-won healing for every person whose nervous system has learned to be afraid. I believe you are in the body, in the chemistry, in the nervous system, working, even when we cannot feel you working. I believe it.
I want you to say these words
Quietly, slowly, letting each one land before moving to the next. These are not just words. These are the truth about who you are and who is with you, spoken out loud into the body that has been afraid. I am not my panic attacks. I am a person made by God who experiences panic attacks. They are something that happens to me. They are not who I am. My body is not my enemy. It is trying to protect me. It learned fear somewhere, and it can learn safety. God is in this body, working, healing, renewing. When panic rises, His hand reaches faster. Before I finish the words, before the panic peaks, before the sinking is complete, already reaching, already there, already enough. I am held in the panic, through the panic, after the panic, every single time, without exception, without delay. I am held. 3 words are enough. Lord, save me. That is all. It has always been all. It will always be all. And the hand is already extended. Say it one more time. The anchor, the truth that holds when the alarm fires and the body takes over. When panic rises, His hand reaches faster. Let that be the thing you return to in the middle of the next attack. Not a long prayer, not perfect theology, not the right words in the right order. Just, Lord, save me. And know, before the words are finished, the hand is already there. I want you to imagine something, just for a moment. Imagine Peter on the water, not the sinking part, before that, the moment he stepped out of the boat. Every disciple was watching. The storm was real, the waves were real, the wind was real. And Peter, impulsive, afraid, fully human Peter, stepped out. That step, not the walking, not the miracle, just the step, out of the boat, onto the water, toward Jesus. That step took everything he had, and he walked. For a moment, however brief, he walked on water in a storm toward Jesus, because the hand was already extended, because the voice had already said, "Come." Imagine taking one step out of the smaller life that panic built, Not all at once, not the whole journey, just one step. One place you stopped going, go there. One thing you stopped doing, try it. One yes where you've been saying no out of fear. Imagine what it would feel like to take that step and feel the hand, not removing the waves, not silencing the wind, not making the panic an impossibility, but holding you through it, so that the storm is still real and you are still okay because the hand is faster than the sinking every single time. Imagine waking up one day and realizing the life is a little bigger than it was last year. The radius has expanded, not because the panic never comes, but because the panic no longer has the final word about where you go and what you do and who you are. Imagine the day you look back at this season, the attacks, the monitoring, the exhaustion, the small life, and you see what God was doing the whole time, teaching your nervous system that safety is possible, teaching your faith that answered prayer is not absent God, teaching your body that the alarm does not always mean danger, and teaching you, most of all, that 3 words are always enough, and that the hand was already there. That day is coming, not because the panic will never return, because the hand never leaves. And a life lived with a hand to hold is a life that can go anywhere.
Something is shifting right now. Not the end of panic attacks, not the promise that the alarm will never fire again. Something deeper. Something that changes not whether panic comes, but what panic means when it does. Before this prayer, panic meant, I am alone in this. Something is wrong with me. The body cannot be trusted. God is not answering. After this prayer, panic means the alarm is firing, and God is already here, and 3 words are enough, and the hand is faster than the sinking. That is not a small shift. That is everything. Because panic doesn't lose its power when it stops coming. Panic loses its power when it stops meaning what it used to mean. When the alarm fires, and instead of, this is the end, something in you says, Lord, save me, and knows before the words are finished, the hand is already there. You are not the person who panics. You are the person who says 3 words in the middle of sinking and gets caught every single time. Peter went back in the boat. The storm eventually stopped. They crossed to the other side, and the disciples who watched it all worshipped. Truly, you are the Son of God. Not because the water was easy, not because Peter never sank, because in the sinking, the hand was there, and that was enough to change everything about what they believed. Your panic attacks will not be the end of your story. They may be the chapter where you discovered that the hand reaches faster than the fear, that 3 words change everything, that God is in the body, in the nervous system, in the chemistry, in the alarm that fires, and He is sufficient for all of it, every single time. Say it now, with everything you have. I am not my panic attacks. God is in this body. His hand reaches faster than the fear. 3 words are enough. Lord, save me, and He is already there. One more time. The anchor. The truth that changes what panic means. When panic rises, His hand reaches faster. Not might reach, not usually reaches, reaches every time, before the words are done, before the sinking is complete, immediately, just like Peter, just like you, every single time. Just breathe. In through the nose, hold, out through the mouth. One more time. In, hold, out. Let everything slow now. The monitoring, the bracing, the hypervigilance that never fully turns off. Just for this moment, let it rest. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. Be still, not make the body be still through force of will. Just allow the stillness that is already available, because He is here, and where He is, stillness is possible, even in a body that has been afraid. Feel this moment, right now. The breath, the heartbeat, whatever it is doing, it is still there. It kept going through everything, every attack, every racing moment, every can't breathe. It kept going because He sustained it. You prayed today from the middle of whatever this body is doing, with honest words and a nervous system that has been through a lot, and He received it, all of it. And He is not disappointed in what He received. He is present in response to it. The next panic attack, if it comes, will not find you where you were before this prayer. It will find you with a truth you didn't have before or had but forgot. 3 words already reaching immediately. That is yours now. Nobody can take it. And between now and whatever comes next, rest. Just for this moment. The body is allowed to rest. The monitoring can take a break. The bracing can soften. Just for now. He has the watch. He has the body. He has everything that makes you afraid. And His hand is already extended.
Before you go, one truth. Carry it with you into the next moment, the next day, the next time the alarm fires without a fire. You are not too broken for healing. You are not too far gone for recovery. You are not defined by what your body does when it is afraid. Peter walked on water, and then he sank, and then he was caught, and then he went back in the boat, and then he crossed to the other side, and then he worshiped. The sinking was not the end of the story. It was the moment that proved the hand was real. Your panic attacks are not the end of your story. They may be the moment that proves the hand is real, that it reaches, that it holds, that it is faster than the fear, that 3 words spoken from a sinking place are enough to change everything. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Isaiah 26:3. Perfect peace, not the absence of panic, not a nervous system that never fires. Perfect peace, the kind that exists underneath the alarm, that holds steady when the body is afraid, that says, even in the middle of it, He is here, His hand is extended, 3 words are enough, I will not sink. That peace is available to you, not someday, now, as you grow in the trust that the hand is always already there. And if you are still in the thick of this, if the attacks are frequent and the life is small and the exhaustion is real, please reach out for help. A doctor, a therapist, someone trained to walk with you through this. God heals through prayer and through medicine and through the right person sitting with you and helping you understand what is happening in your body. You don't have to figure this out alone. You were never meant to. When panic rises, His hand reaches faster. He proved it with Peter. He has been proving it with you. Every attack you survived was evidence of that hand. Every one. And He will keep proving it. Every time, without exception, without delay, immediately.
If this prayer reached something in you today, if even one moment felt less terrifying,
If even one truth landed somewhere real, if even for a second the panic felt less like the end and more like something God is present in, I want you to do one thing. Type these words in the comments below. His hand reaches faster. Let that be your declaration, the thing you say when the alarm fires, when the heart rate spikes, when the breath cuts short, when the "this is it" feeling comes. His hand reaches faster. And then 3 words: Lord, save me. And know, before they're finished, He is already there. And if someone came to mind, someone who lies awake dreading the next attack, someone whose life has gotten smaller because of what their body does, someone who needs to hear that they are not broken, not faithless, not alone in this, send them this video right now. One message. You might be the hand God uses to reach them today. If you are struggling with frequent panic attacks, please reach out to a healthcare professional. This prayer walks with you. It does not walk instead of the help that is available to you. You are worth that help. If you want to pray every week with someone who meets you exactly where you are, not where you're supposed to be, not where you wish you were, exactly where you are, subscribe to this channel. We pray together here every week, and every prayer is for you. May the grace of the Lord be with you. May you feel, even today, even in the body that does this, the hand that is already extended. May 3 words become the reflex that replaces the spiral. May you discover, slowly, really, one step at a time, that the life is bigger than the panic. And may you know, in the place deeper than the alarm, that you are held. In the panic, through the panic, after the panic, by a hand that reaches faster than the fear, every single time. When panic rises, His hand reaches faster. Always. To God alone be the glory, now and forever. Amen.